Welcome back and thank you for staying with eNCA. Now, Joburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse chaired her first council meeting today since her reinstatement. On Tuesday, the Johannesburg High Court ruled in favour of Phalatse's bid to challenge her removal. The motion of no confidence used to unseat her was declared unlawful and invalid. Phalatse was met with a surprise yesterday when she discovered that the locks to her office had been changed. Our reporter Pule Letswhiti-Jones has been closely monitoring the sitting. He joins us now live from Johannesburg. Pule, before you tell us exactly what the mayor said during her very first address since she was reinstated, just tell me what is currently happening in a council.
Yeah, well, we are currently now undergoing the process of some of the Section 79 chair members being, of course, voted for into position. These are the people who oversee certain portfolios, such as the portfolios of health, portfolios of other departments in the city of Johannesburg. They play a very crucial role in terms of oversight and ensuring that everything is delivered according to mandate. But what we also now have established is that the Mayor Mpho Phalatse, who's been having several consecutive meetings with the members of the mayoral committee, have of course said they will be tabling reports here before Council, which speak to some of the service delivery issues that need to be attended to quite crucially and with urgency as well, such as the issue of water and electricity, which of course has affected the city greatly. They're also going to be tabling other reports which speak to corruption allegations implicating some of the city officials, but most importantly as well, filling some of the senior managerial positions, such as that of the city manager in the city of Johannesburg. You'd remember just for far too long the city has been having an acting city manager, not having a permanent executive in that position. So in a wrap, those are just some of the things that will be taking place from here onwards.
And Pule, what did she say to those councillors that are sitting right now when she eventually took to the podium?
She was quite, straight to the point, saying that she will not be entertaining any political gimmick for now. She will be, of course, focusing on the core mandate, which is to deliver services. In the next couple of days, she'll be in office. Of course, she hasn't started on a good foundation, but to a bumpy start, where we see some of the petty political, tactics coming in there, where she hasn't had that access to go back into office to try and work with a team in a position of office. She's had to do things virtually and through conference calls, and of course that hampers communication to a greater extent, because there's always issues such as that of network problems due to load shedding. So she is not in the position of being convenient as the mayor to work within the office, because her locks have to be changed. But apart from that, she set the record straight to say that she will be looking at some of the issues affecting the city, and that's all she's mandated with doing for now. She doesn't want to do the back and forth, political squabbling with the opposition parties, and that's what she'll be doing next, as she has the couple of days in office. Tomorrow you'll be hearing from the Speaker of Council to say what will be going on next in terms of their programming committee, what are some of the things that they have adopted, and what will be happening when the next special council sitting does convene.
And Pule, we've heard, you've spoken to your Dada Morero. I also spoke to him yesterday. We've spoken on the channel with your heads of political parties here in Gauteng, Pangazali Sufi, Solim Simanga at some point. But I'm interested to know if you've been able to get any word from Al Jamaa and the Patriotic Alliance, which were, the kingmakers that actually saw Mpho Phalatse ousted. How did they feel about the court ruling reinstating her mayorship?
Yeah, definitely. They've been quite, firm on the fact that they will be supporting the ANC throughout this whole process. There are some of those who are coming in with those numbers there to say that the ANC should retain position and Dada Morero should be elected back into position. So from where we stand right now, the DA is still against the numbers. The opposition party coalition is still tacked, and what we know is that they have their own mandate that they want to push at the end of the day to ensure that the administration is, of course, led by the ANC Johannesburg caucus. We haven't had that opportunity to speak to Al Jamaa yet. They've been in council throughout, and they've been, of course, getting into caucus meetings as well, trying to see how will they be going forward. Quite everything right now, I can tell you, is not tense. It's quite, normal. It's smooth council business as usual. And for the first time, I must say, I've never seen such in a while, where everything's just proceeding. One would have hoped this would have been the agenda of a council business for quite some time, because at the end of the day, it's about residents. The reports that are supposed to be tabled here in council are very crucial reports which speak to the issues of service delivery, water issues, and of course issues of electricity in the city. So for now, everything is still convening as normal, but at lunchtime we'll be speaking to the mayor, who's promised that she's going to be speaking to the media in regards to everything that has happened so far when she got back to office after she was reinstated.
And I'm sure she's going to talk quite extensively about the fact that she has been locked out of her office. Pule Letswhiti-Jones live for us in the city of Johannesburg.